Thanks so much, Mo Bolt from Sapphire. She did very wonderful. Can we have some lights, please? Mr. Akash. आज की शाम यहाँ पर जो रंगीन कर रहे हैं from Royal Palace and their team. मैं चाहती शायद अगर मिस्टर राजा नागपाल यहाँ पर होते तो स्टेज पर बुलाने के लिए. I was just waiting. I thought he is going to come over. But anyways, आज की ये जो वेन्यू जो है और ये सारी सुविधाएं जो है वो उनकी तरफ से हैं, उन्होंने हमें प्रोवाइड की है. सो थैंक यू सो मच द रॉयल पैलेस फॉर दैट. एंड वी आर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड. हमारे साथ यहाँ वर्ल्ड पार्टनरशिप वॉक से आपने ये जो स्टैंड है जहाँ पर इंफॉर्मेशन बूथ है जहाँ पर आपने थोड़ी सी इंफॉर्मेशन देखी. क्या है वर्ल्ड पार्टनरशिप वॉक? आज वो हमारे साथ कुछ बेहतरीन बातें शेयर करना चाहेंगे मिस्टर शीन भिमानी, और मैं चाहूँगी कि स्टेज पर आए, थोड़ी सी कुछ बातें करें. इस शाम को हमें यहाँ रोकना नहीं है. उसके बाद हमारे पास है और भी ज़्यादा और भी बड़ी बड़ी सरप्राइजेस. वी ऑल्सो हैव अ लकी ड्रॉ. अगर आपके पास अपनी कूपन है, आप जो जिस पास के साथ अंदर आए हैं, आपका नंबर जो वहाँ पर नोट डाउन हो चुका है, तो आई कम विद अ बॉल. उसके अंदर आपको आपकी कूपन डालनी है. विल डू द लकी ड्रॉ और जो भी विनर है उनको प्राइज़ मिलेगी. फिलहाल हमारे साथ है मिस्टर भिमानी. आई वुड लाइक हिम टू बी ऑन स्टेज फॉर हिज प्रेजेंटेशन.
Hello, and thank you so much for having us out here today. Thank you. This is the first time we've come to this event. We have a booth with some information about what we do. So I'm just going to take about 5-10 minutes of your time and just tell you more about who we are and what we do. So my name is Shaheen Bhimani, and I'm the chair for the World Partnership Walk. And this is my first year, so it's an amazing event. I'll tell you a little bit more. So we're in the area of global development. So the notion is that, what happens here does directly affect, what happens around the world. So global development is working. Oh, sorry, I should say next. Okay, one more next, please. The technology is not linked, it's like automatic. I just say that word and then it'll flip. So global development is working. There's 1 billion people out of poverty. That's 50% down from 20 years ago. Mortality rates of children under 5 are down by over 50% since 1990. There's still a lot of work to be done. There's 836 million people that still live in extreme poverty. And how that's defined is that people that live on less than $1.25 a day. There's 16,000 children under 5 die every day. So even though we've had some huge successes, there's still a lot of work to be done. So we are part of a global movement. The UN put out Sustainable Development Goals. And if you can, I'm not sure, next video please, sorry. So here's the Sustainable Development Goals. And number 1 that's listed there is no poverty. And that's what our organization is geared towards. There's also a consortium of organizations in Impact 2030, and here's the organizations, and they are actually trying to put their policies around working with those Sustainable Development Goals. So a little bit about us. The World Partnership Walk is an initiative of Aga Khan Foundation Canada. It's Canada's largest event dedicated to fighting global poverty. It happens in 10 cities across Canada. And we get about 40,000 people that come join the walk. And it's an initiative that was started by 5 women in Vancouver, and it was started in 1985, and now it's grown to 40,000 people across Canada. So last year we raised around $7 million, and to date we've raised around $95 million. And just one quick thing, every single dollar that's raised goes towards the cause. Not one penny is spent on administration costs. We also leverage partners for example, the Global Affairs and Development Canada. They give us some funding, so the dollars that we raise go actually a lot further. We just signed a deal for $100 million worth of projects, whereby our foundation gives $12 million and the federal government gives the rest. It's an amazing event. It happens at the Ledge Grounds. Companies come out, they show their colors. We have a little bit of a corporate challenge, walk around the river valley. It's a really amazing event. Here's some of the areas that we focus on. Focus on education, healthcare, rural development, and civil society. So our main focus is, we go into a community and we try to build solutions for that community. Educating women in Afghanistan, just give a quick example. 10,000 educators trained, 175,000 girls are attending schools. And a couple years ago, I was fortunate to meet one of the administrators that was in charge of the 135 schools, and it was some amazing stories of struggle and success in Afghanistan. Educating young minds in East Africa, so community libraries is another important part of our development. And also part of education is including parents, making sure that the parents are involved in not only the child's education, but in the sustainment of the schools. Healthcare, we have 36 health facilities improved, 1,500 health workers trained, and 27,000 babies born safely. There's endless stories of lack of access to healthcare, and a lot of babies dying. Like one of those stats is 16,000 children a day dying below the age of 5, and part of that is poor maternal and child health. So maternal and child health again, we have 19,854 children and 12,000 women treated for malnutrition, and 400,000 Afghans now have access to hospital centers. So this is a direct result of our partnerships and putting hospitals in areas where previously, we hear stories of women that have to walk 7 hours to get to the hospital. Now they can get there within a half an hour and get the help that they need. Food security is also one of our big drives. What we like to do is, kind of like the notion of going into a community and teaching the farmer how to farm instead of feeding the farmer. So teaching them what kind of crops grow well within those communities, and working on sustainable crops, and also helping get those crops to market. So, for example, here we have the 100 farmer schools created in Mozambique, and 140% more women and men have cash savings now. Strengthening employability and community engagement in Pakistan. So this is a program where 189,000 young people were trained and now ready to engage in the workforce and the communities. So we do have more information on our foundation on our website, as well as on the AKFC. Oh, sorry, next. Can you skip ahead a couple more, please? Okay, one more after that. So yeah, this is good. So we're talking about farmers. So 189,000 people trained in Pakistan. Next, please. Okay, this is what I was talking about, the YouTube channel. So this is our YouTube channel where we have a lot of good videos and a lot of good information on our foundation. Next. So if you believe that no one should live in extreme poverty and that we can make an impact, then we can do a lot together to end global poverty. So my ask for you guys is, come out to our booth, register as an ambassador, register as a donor, and come out to our walk and join the walk. Our walk happens on June 5th at Alberta Legislative Grounds. Just one more thing as well is, if you have a corporation and you want to have a team put together, we have a sponsor here in Edmonton, Pizza Hut, that will allow us to bring pizzas. So we'll bring free pizza to your company, and we'll give a talk, and hopefully you can join us that way as well. And just a little quote that I'll leave you with is, the most powerful thing that any person can possess is hope. So again, June 5th, 2016 at the Alberta Bench Grounds, starts at around 11 o'clock. And anyways, thank you for your time.